They say that 3% of men actually understand women. I never believed it, but I think there is some truth to that statement that 3% men, only 3% of the men in the world truly understand women. And about 5% of women understand men. I'll tell you why. Most of the guys that I've spoken to recently, one of the complaints I've heard is that they feel like their partner is blaming them a lot. So, and I get it. In some past videos, I've done gender intelligence comments, which would indicate to both genders that they are not the same, and so because of the way women think, and because of the way men think, we both receive the same sentences, same tonality, etc., but very differently. And then there are a lot of other factors based on if you're first, second, third, middle, or end child, last child, if you had friends growing up, if you're born in the city or in the countryside, all of these things actually contribute to how you receive information. But the thing is this, generally, men must understand that, like themselves, women also need to purge. And so that's why men have cave time. When men have cave time, they would go and do something that is going to raise their testosterone. So they would go play video games. Some of them would look at sports or even play sport. Even a simple thing as driving home can give a man cave time, walking a dog, taking out the trash, stuff like that. But when it comes to women, they are a bit different. They are basically the opposite. So men would stay quiet or stay silent in most cases to get their testosterone levels back up and back to equilibrium with all these hormones that they have raging inside of them. And so when it comes to women, it's flipped. Women now would want to purge. One of the most distressing and one of the most upsetting to women comments I've heard is where the women would say that he doesn't listen. So what actually happens in situations like that is where a man thinks that when she's telling him something or a problem that he has to fix it, it's simply because of how his brain works. So that's another story for another day. But with regards to blaming, when a woman says something, guys, it doesn't mean she doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that she's attacking you. She just is responding to how her brain works. When she's emotional, and that blood rushes up to her brain, and what actually happens is that she just simply remembers most of the bad things opposed to most of the good things. And so it may sound as if she's attacking you. It may sound as though she's blaming you. So for example, she would say, you always leave the clothing on the ground. Why can't you pick it up? And she doesn't mean to say that you are an invalid or that you are incapable of picking up the clothing or that you're not a good guy. She's just expressing how she actually feels at that time. All right. So what happens? Women tend to apply emotions and feelings to what they actually want to say at that time. So when she's speaking, she's not necessarily blaming you, or she's just talking about what is affecting her because she needs to get it out. When she doesn't express how she feels, she shuts down. And what tends to happen is that sex is out the window, the polarity of the relationship is out the window, attraction starts to fade no matter how you look, because a woman is not necessarily attracted to you based on how you look. She can actually see a guy with an amazing physique and a guy with a keg and really be more sexually attracted to the guy with a keg. For men, in most cases, usually it's the opposite. So we are actually polar opposite to each other. And so that is why if you look at when women get angry, for example, they tend to be very loud, very emotional, and when men get angry, they shut down. But when women are enraged or even more upset, what tends to happen is that they will be the one that goes silent and shuts down and pull away and doesn't want to show affection. She shuts off that emotional side, and then men tend to attack, be very argumentative, and be very aggressive. All right, so we just are simply different, and so what actually happens is the men we need cave time, and so do women. But for women to get their estrogen levels back to where it's supposed to be, they purge. When they hold things in, their testosterone levels are up and they are stressed. And that's the case with most women in society today, because women are now working, and some now women are working in equal positions as men, and most of them actually strive to equal men, and it's actually a very harmful thing. But that is also another conversation for another video. But for today, I'm just want to let you guys know that don't look at when your partner is voicing her point of view as an attack. Understands that she's stressed, and it's your job to penetrate her, not just sexually, but you're supposed to penetrate the world, penetrate her emotions, and penetrate her sexually. Your job is to diffuse her. So when she comes to you, she wants you to listen. She simply wants you to say, I understand. That's all. Stop taking it as an attack. Stop thinking that she is upset, doesn't love you anymore. In fact, the only reason she's speaking and expressing how she feels is because she's still attached to you and she loves you. If she didn't, she would say nothing. All right? So like, comment, share, subscribe this video. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know your comments, your experiences. Let me know what you agree with, what I disagree with, what you think that I left out. And maybe I can do a part 2 to this video to expound a bit more on your views, your comments, all right? So remember to like, share. I really appreciate the comments I get. I really appreciate the calls and the emails I get with regards to my videos and how you feel about what I'm saying. And so keep it up. It really, really warms my heart to know that I'm putting in the work, I'm doing these videos, and it's reaching some people, and they appreciate it. All right. So guys, listen up. She's not blaming you. She's not attacking you. She's just emotional at that time, and she needs you to be that knight in shining armor, to be strong and to diffuse her. It's simple as that. All right. So like, share, comment, and remember to subscribe to my channel, Creative from Chaos. And I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye for now.